And just we're back to a new Gumball review. Maybe this last one's done. Check it out. And we are back with the next 4 episodes of Season 5 of Gumball. And the first episode of this review is another good one. And it starts with Rocky just all sad. And telling Gumball and Darwin if they're going to ask of what's wrong. And their faces, though, that they make is just very funny. And, yeah, we see that this girl that apparently Rocky has a love with, and we see on this game, you have not interacted with a female player. And saying about meet the love of your life, download our new app now. Which, yeah, it's a dating app. On a dating app. And takes this picture of Rocky, and yeah, that doesn't do so well. Which, yeah, they do some filter work, and yeah, it looks better for Rocky. And Gumball and Darwin make things worse as well, because they're telling Rocky of what to say to Tex. And at first, yeah, they see this girl and they're like, it's got 5, like, that girl has 5 fingers. Because again, you know, they don't interact with any actual humans, right? In the Gumball universe. So they decide to swipe down, and they're like, oh yeah, that's much better. And yeah, he actually gets somebody, and yeah, Gumball and Darwin are then messing him up by Rocky is typing everything that Gumball and Darwin are saying, and yeah, it is not well, and he gets rejected, of course. And then we see this mask-like figure, and yeah, Gumball sees the response, and yeah, we didn't see of who it actually is when she got rejected, and that was, of course, Rocky's own mother. And then they find that girl that Rocky saw, and he accidentally swiped up, even though he messed up. He didn't accept it. He accidentally put the not interest part on it. So now they having to go and have a chance to go and try to figure out who this girl is. Which, yeah, they get papers from the hospital and find out who it is and get a car and drive to her house, runs over the girl's dad, and yeah, she freaks out when she sees Rocky, and apparently, yeah, she wasn't smiling. Yeah, she wasn't smiling at Rocky. And yeah, we just see how awkward she looked, and she wasn't with Rocky. She liked the profile picture. She didn't realize it was Rocky though. And of course he gets rejected, and yeah, they at least try to make him feel better on their game, though. At least they do. At least Gumball and Darwin did at least try to help Rocky. I mean, yeah, having a girlfriend or trying to find love, definitely one of the most hard things you could do. For real. Because, you know, they can be awkward. But yeah, another good episode. Now we go to the next one, which starts with Gumball just talking to Miss Simeon, and she said about him not wanting to do his homework. And she says to put the complaints in the suggestions box, which goes immediately to a shredder. And yeah, of course, yeah, Gumball just not wanting to do homework. He just wants to be at the point where he doesn't have to do it anymore. And yeah, Bobbert blows Gumball's head off and about to cut Darwin's hand off. And yeah, they're having to set some ground rules, some ground commands for Bobbert, and saying to hurt Gumball. And he hurts him, and then hurts him again, and then hurts him, and making him fly over to 1 year later to a previous, or to a certain episode. I can't remember what they were doing exactly on that episode, but where Gumball was trying to get one of his tooth out. I can't remember what that episode was called, but Yeah, Gumball just gets blasted all the way to that episode. And yeah, we see this hand, which is a tongue, just come out. And Darwin doing his face. And starting to choke. And Gumball's trying to save him. And then Bobber ain't really doing anything until he turns it, and turns him into like a balloon. And pretty much, yeah, Bobber's just going out of control when it comes to different things. He is going absolutely crazy to everybody. Like, he is just going out of hand. Even protecting, like, stopping a car and stopping it from crushing some ants. And yeah, he is scanning all these different things as well. And yeah, you see this is not going to go well. And we see Mr. Small and Larry complaining, and of course there's no network. And yeah, the bank ATM machines saying that they have no money on their card, which yeah, they start rioting. And yeah, Gumball realizes that Bobber is up with this, because he's trying to destroy humanity. And a plane cuts part of the phone booth, tears off part of the phone booth, and the phone booth explodes. And yeah, Bobber is about to destroy humanity by making himself a bomb. Like, he is going too far. And of course, they come and just start to beg, and they do get him to stop eventually. And then, like, can you do our homework? A really good episode. Now we go to the next one, which this one was a really interesting episode, and a good one too. Which has the family going out to the mall, or the store to shop, and we see this exotic food section, and they see these lookalikes, or yeah, these rip-off characters that interact, or pretty much copy them. Yeah, these guys are copying them. And Nicole sewing this person's belly, sewing that it looks like NIEs. And yeah, Richard and Nicole sees the lookalikes, the copies of them. And yeah, they end up crashing. And they look up, and they see all these different things of their lookalikes, and apparently they don't have the like NIEs. And yeah, we see different references to different episodes and even events that are yet to happen, and they just copying them. And then they go outside and need to deal with this, and yeah, they start fighting each other in very funny ways and try to change their forms and just tell them to go. And yeah, they're just still copying them. And then they just start laughing maniacally for no reason. And yeah, just doing all these different things, which, yeah, I don't know why. Even just eventually coming back home, and yeah, they're just still, which they do one last thing, and that is this gas truck. And yeah, it doesn't go so well, and they end up causing these things to happen. They go out of the truck and somehow get back in, and then NIE's manages to disconnect the gas from the truck, and yeah, they end up being safe. But apparently the lookalikes, or the copy rip-offs, drive off of the edge, because yeah, they didn't have a sister like NIEs to save them. And yeah, when they try to look up if they copied anymore, nope, they have no results. Again, quite an interesting episode, I can say. Now we go to the next one of this review, which starts with Darwin just eating a potato right in front of Idaho. And yeah, Idaho is potato, and Darwin is eating a potato. And yeah, of course, Gumball says that, hello, you're eating a potato in front of Idaho. And yeah, just going through all these different foods that are pretty much potatoes, and someone put these chips that are potatoes in front of Idaho, and doing this cake or this potato with a candle, and doing the time with this potato. Yeah, Darwin then realizes that he has a problem, and yeah, they're getting rid of his secret stash that has different potato stuff. Even a hidden potato that he taped under his desk, which, yeah, Gumball takes. And seeing what different things to get his mind off of the potatoes, like, yeah, doing these little doves. And this funny thing as well that happens too. Of that they just messed up. And yeah, Gumball tries to do this little disc audio thing, but it doesn't work. And this potato gets sliced into his face. And Sarah just comes, obviously hearing every word, and tries to help, which shows this video, which is quite interesting, I can just say, and holding his eyes up with potatoes, or french fries. And they go to Mr. Small, and yeah, it's just telling Darwin to imagine the potato with a face, and he does, and he then realizes that Mr. Small has sausages and meat, pretty much making Mr. Small a fraud. And yeah, eats a potato, and sees their heads up potatoes, and this weird song that happens and causes him to faint. And yeah, he's gonna go lock himself in the room. And yeah, Mr. Small is like, "Don't look at me," how disgusting he looks. And yeah, Gumball tells Idaho that he doesn't have to worry about have to be scared anymore, because Darwin stopped eating potatoes. But he said he wasn't even bothered about Darwin eating potatoes in front of him. Which, yeah, they messed up. And he's going... Didn't we see that Idaho is going to be going over to Darwin? And he even is turning him all crispy looking. And Sarah is trying to explain Gumball the rule, or the plan, but of course Gumball is not following along. And yeah, Idaho gets salted, even though it's June. And it's not even... Why is there a salt truck when it's not even looking like it's going to snow? And Sarah is still trying to do the plan, but yeah, Gumball is like, "No time, we gotta go and stop Idaho." And yeah, Idaho goes into the house and sees Darwin, and Sarah and Gumball see Darwin peeling a potato with potatoes on the ground, and thinking that it was Idaho, but no. Gumball says that Idaho told Darwin that it's okay to do potatoes in front of him. He just didn't like the word bro-tato. He didn't like the nickname Bro-Tato. But yeah, a really good episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments below. Catch you next one.